a video on something I just want to have a quick faff around with. So, I was thinking about soft-boiled eggs and soldiers. I don't know what to call them in the rest of the world. And I was kind of thinking, why don't we use soldiers to dip in other things like a beef ragu and soups and stews and fondue? You know, why don't we toast the bread before? And then I was kind of thinking, well, actually, why don't we turn the bread into like larger croutons, like soldier shaped, but deep fry them. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I've got this pea hummus that I made the other day. So let's fry these until crisp. This is just some olive oil that I've got. Although, so an oil is going to be better because if we use an animal fat, which I'm a huge fan of animal fats, when it goes cold, it'll solidify, and we don't want that. But an oil will stay liquid. Now, this is going to be terribly unhealthy, but a little bit of unhealthiness in your life certainly makes life a little bit more enjoyable. So, fry these, get them crisp, drain them, and then dip them in this pea hummus and see how it is. Do you need to see these frying? There will be a video somewhere on YouTube of things just frying, which would be lovely. Just keep moving them around, get them crisp, and then we'll see what they're like. Now, it would be even nice. This is my sourdough, so I was kind of thinking, sourdough chips. Why has no one done? Well, no. Why have I not seen sourdough chips? So there's halloumi fries, well, sort of like sourdough fries. Why have I not seen those anywhere? So like the idea of a few of these, and say if you were going to a street food place and they were doing like homemade soup, like a really nice homemade soup, like pumpkin and parmesan, that type of thing. Why did you not get like sourdough fries with it to dip in? That would be delicious, wouldn't it? Why have I never seen anything like that? Now, just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean that someone hasn't done it already, because there are no new ideas in the world ever. Well, there is, but they're few and far between, and I'm certainly not the type of person who comes up with new ideas. What tends to happen is I see something and go, oh, that's kind of a nice idea, and then I forget about it, and then think to myself, oh, I wonder if you could do that, and then this happens. So I probably have seen it somewhere, but completely forgot about it. But anyway, so keep frying those, get them crispy, get them a little bit brown, and then we'll see what they're like. I think they're going to be delicious. Oh, there's that brown. It's easier just to cook things in a pan with a stainless steel pan rather than one that's a non-stick, because you can see on the bottom of the stainless steel pan what's kind of going on. So that one's a lid on it. Put the back of the stove out of the way. So they're super sizzling and hot, aren't they? Let's just move that around. Out of the way. Not enough space. There's never enough space. So, sourdough fries are making massive meat. See, there's loads of oil that's coming out of it. So, that would be a problem. You'd use a hell of a lot of oil. You'd use a hell of a lot of oil if you were to use these, because it's just going to soak it up. Look, so, nice and crisp. They're delicious as is. Well, what are they like in the pea hummus? Well, or pea guacamole, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's delicious, isn't it? But of course it was going to be. You know, it's fried bread. Of course it's going to be delicious. So, but just that nice idea, isn't it? Like that's much nicer. Those would be much nicer to dip in your soup than a bread roll. Well, bit of an animal if you do that in public, aren't you? But, you know, we're all just animals really. But that'd be lovely to dip in some soup or into a fondue, you know, rather than a bit of bread. much rather have a nice sourdough chip, a sourdough fry. But there we go. That worked. They're delicious. I don't think I've invented something new, but a success.